Today I want to talk about additional lookup tables. There's a set of lookup tables which has been collected to make the PET-CT viewer more compatible to whatever software package you are used to using, not someone else, you. So we want to make it fit your software package. And SourceForge has a complete list. Here's the complete list. Not terribly long, but that's the complete list. And it could well be that what you want is already, if you're talking about Siemens, it could be well that this is used. But we'll assume for the sake of argument that it's not here. And I'll show you how to add to this table. I'm going to make a new table here. Okay, so the first thing we have to notice is we're talking about lookup tables. So every file here has an extension LUT for lookup table. And what you have to do is go to whatever software package you're using and poke around there and look for files ending in LUT. And then you can put that file, download it to Fiji app lookup tables. And then you can run the program and see if this is the file you wanted or not. If it gives you the proper results, you're done. If it doesn't, you have to keep looking for a different lookup table until you find the one you want. And presumably you want to give it a name which is meaningful to you. For example, Siemens. Someone from Siemens presumably downloaded that. Someone who uses Siemens downloaded that. Okay. So let's let me pause this. Okay, I didn't want to bore you with my bringing up a Fiji study. Here it is. And this is I can look at the grayscales. The inverse is the default. I can look at blues. I can look at hot iron. And what I'm really interested in doing is use source. Because with use source, I can use whatever color table is here. So the question is, what are the color tables, first of all? So to find that out, we go to Image, Color, Display Lookup Tables. Here are all the lookup tables in use. And these correspond to the lookup tables here. For example, magenta hot is here, orange is this, rainbow is this, and it goes down the list. It will scroll along the list of available tables. And the idea is we want to add to this list. This is what I'm trying to show here. Okay? So if I want to add, I take this. I previously explained how you poke around in your software package until you find a lookup table which fits. And if that's all you want to do, you're done. But now consider the problem. What do your users have to do? You sent me. I'll turn this off. You sent me your file with a name that was used to you, and I put it on this PET-CT plugin on the SourceForge. And so this is what we'll simulate what the user has to do. So the user has to go to the SourceForge. And he brings that up, and in the SourceForge, he's going to see what the table you just added. Since we haven't added something, I'll simulate it by using the the Siemens lookup table. We'll assume this is what you added. So your user has to download on this. Click on this to download. And here it's downloading. You can see it takes a bit of time, not terribly much. And here it's completed. So the user has to open this file. Let me show you how to. Let me pause this for a second. So your user has to go over here to Fiji app, go to lookup tables, and he has to add what he just downloaded, the Siemens lookup table. Copy that, and we'll paste. He wants to paste it here. I'll do Control V. And this is the lookup table which he just added. And now before he uses that, he has to restart Fiji. So I'll pause it in order to not waste your time. Okay, I restarted the Fiji with the new, after I added the user table. Okay, so let's go again and see what we've got. Image, color, display lookup tables. And now you can see that there's an extra table has been added here. And I added Siemens. Where's Siemens? Here. No, where's Siemens? Here it is. This is the table I just added. And so in your case, presumably it would be called something else, whatever name you gave it. So we added a new table. Now we want to check and make sure that it exists. And if I look down here, sure enough, there's Siemens. Okay, so I can choose to use that. Let me pause this. Okay, I got an error because I forgot to highlight the study of interest. I had this lookup tables highlighted, and I tried to apply a lookup table to it, and it didn't like it. So you have to highlight this, and then I can go in and choose, like, we're talking about the Siemens table. Here it is. So if I click that, you can see it gets highlighted properly. In fact, I can close this because I'm not interested in it anymore. Now I've got the Siemens here on the source file. Now I want to go to here, and I want to use source. And here it is. If I want to change this, I can change it again. Here's another problem here which I want to show. Just for the, I want to go back to grays, which is the default. And you can see it doesn't update it immediately. To update it, I have to make a change, like a scroll or something, to cause an update. Okay, so I'll go back to here. So if you see funny things, you just have to remember to update. Let's go back to Siemens. And again, I have to cause an update, so I'll scroll. And that's essentially it. We've introduced a new color table which you have distributed to your users, and now they can see exactly the same thing you're used to using on your software package. So that's the end.